Hey friend, hey! Welcome back to the vlog, friend. So today we're in my primary bathroom because one, I'm getting ready to travel and I had this big box in my bathroom for a cabinet that I'm adding to the space that I did not want there when I got back. And then two, I want to put the cabinet together so that I can add some storage to the bathroom so that I can display some of my stuff, add storage for like fresh towels. Like we have a linen closet right outside the bedroom, but it's kind of annoying having to walk out the bedroom, get towels, and then I really haven't put much effort in to making sure that when they get in here, they have a place to live that's aesthetic. Like we've been thugging it out. Towels on the tub to dry, towels over the shower door, just not what I want to do. So today I'm trying to make some efforts to clean that up. I'm adding a storage cabinet so that I can store like my extras for like my body shower gels, my body butters, my scrubs, my bubble baths, my shampoos and stuff like that, because underneath my cabinets, I was running out of space. And then I also wanna make it where I am moving some stuff around so that when we're not like in the tub, in the shower, those body products are not visible. Because while I enjoy all my stuff, they are not necessarily, you know, branded for aesthetics. So my Saltairs, my EOS, all that good stuff, it need a home when it's not in use. So today we're gonna fix that. My goal when I come into this space is to be able to feel very serene, very calming, very relaxing. Today's the first part of a little bit of a process that I'm gonna go through to kind of make this more of like a spa-like area, adding some natural elements like some bamboo, bath mats, just kind of bringing the energy down when you come in so that when I take my shower, I can relax, adding some more natural elements, but not crowding the space. Like I love my house plants. I've taken some of the plants out that have kind of overgrown the space a little bit and added some smaller ones that can deal with the more low light area, but still add that nature to the space. So yeah, we're gonna be in here for a few weeks, but at least today, before I left, I wanted to get some stuff taken care of so when I get back, things are already in place and all I gotta do is draw my bath water, child, pour me a glass of wine and chillax. So if you're into that type of thing, stick around, friend, because we're about to make it real cute and organized in here. And then I would love to hear your thoughts down in the comments. Let's hop into today's video.
My guitar, it left the town. I drew my heart, I let it wall. But I felt things were better now. I belong in your arms. Got a paper cup full of wine. I played a Charles Bridge on the side, with your hand resting under mine. Hope I'm not so out of line. You point of view, different taste. Walking slow, bumpy pace. Cause you know.
Yeah, it is 9,900 pieces to this day. I was not prepared to put together IKEA furniture. I'm just joking. But yeah, there's a lot of pieces. Let me get better prepared for this. We'll be right back. Okay, while I am moving that to the bedroom, let me introduce you to the company that actually sent the cabinet to me. I want to say you pronounce the name LivNix. And when they reached out and said they wanted to collaborate and I could choose a piece that I wanted from the collection, I got really, really excited looking at their website because this whole mid-century texture, like, it's right up my alley. It's so up my alley. And then I started looking at the pieces and I was like, you know what? These are priced pretty good too. So I went through the entire site, and because I knew I was going to be working in the bathroom, that's really cute. I was like, you know what? Focus, K. Focus. I could find use for just about everything that I see over here, but I really wanted to dial in, especially that. That is so cute. Ooh, that would be cute upstairs. Anywho, I decided to go with the storage cabinet that you see in the bathroom because I wanted to make sure that I could add some storage to the space to do basically what I was talking about before. So this is the Otrue Modern Tall Arched Cabinet with shelving. The dimensions were just right on it. I want to say it's about 30 inches wide, 70 inches tall, has a 9-foot ceiling clearance. So that was perfect for me. So I decided to grab it. And when it got here in the box, it was super, super heavy. Like, yes, you have to put it together. Yes, it's a lot of pieces, but it's sturdy. Like, I made a joke about it being IKEA furniture. It's not anything like that. Like, it is a sturdy, well-equipped piece of furniture. Just for me, most ceilings in my home, like the one in my bedroom is like 13 feet. The one in the living room is 23 feet. And then upstairs, I want to say they're about 10 feet, and I wasn't ready to go upstairs yet. So I was like, you know what? Let's put it in a space where I know it'll be substantial and it'll really, bring some feeling to the room because it's not like an 80-inch cabinet. So I do want to be mindful when I'm sharing that with you guys. It is a beautiful cabinet, but if you've got tall ceilings, be sure to keep scale in mind. So 9 feet, I think you'll be good. It'll fill in nicely. Anything taller than that, this might be a little short for the space. Just my personal thoughts, okay? Now, in putting this together, the directions are pretty much straightforward. I just am a person that does not like all of these pieces. Like, I never put together my IKEA furniture just because I hate to sit and have to pay attention. And this requires you to pay attention. Like, I had to take it apart a couple of times because I did not pay attention to the direction in which some of the pieces were faced, which caused some things to be off. But it's really simple. Like, all you need is the Phillips head screwdriver and an Allen wrench. And if you can follow instructions and take your time and not be distracted like I am, you can put this together. It took me a little while just because it takes me a little while to do stuff like this anyways, but I'd say give yourself a couple of hours so that you can be patient. It is a lot of pieces, but the instructions are well put out. And once you get into the rhythm, like, you can go for it. I would recommend, if you just have a screwdriver, that's fine. I did end up using my drill on the lowest setting possible just because I got tired of screwing. And with that, it made things go a lot faster and I was able to get it done. It's just that some of these pieces require to be exactly straight. So please, if you grab it, it's a really good price, but take your time in putting it together because it is still, I want to say it's still particle board or MDF. It's not like solid wood. So you don't want to mess stuff up by rushing through it and over screwing or screwing at an angle and stuff like that. That's just not what you want to do. So I'm going to let you watch me put this together a little bit, jam out to some music, and then I'll come back when it's time to style it. Okay, so once I got the base set up in the bottom part of the cabinet put together, I decided to go ahead and clear out the space where it was going to go because it is heavy and I am impatient. Tim had left to go to the barbershop and I didn't want to wait on him to get home to put it together. So me being, who I am, I was like, let me move this in 2 pieces and put the bottom piece in place so that I'm not struggling when it's time to put the top part on. And it'll already be in place so it's not too heavy for me to move. And so I can do this by myself and not have to wait on my man. So that's all I'm doing right here. It's just putting the bottom piece in place so that it's not too heavy when it's time for the whole structure to be in place. Once this is in place, we're going to go back and finish putting everything together. Okay, so we're in the home stretch, just putting the doors on, the hinges, and I was so nervous about putting the doors on because I was like, am I gonna have to Make sure these doors are level, and nope, they just went on the hinge. They have a magnetic close, and they were even. I didn't have to do anything, y'all. I was really hesitant when I looked at all of these pieces. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was afraid, but once I got started putting it together, and now that it's at this place, like everything lines up, everything matches. It's a nice color. It's solid. It's heavy. Like, this is a win. It does come with pieces that you can mount it to the wall. I'm not too concerned about that because it's just in the bathroom. Nobody's gonna be in here except for me and Tim, but I like her. Look at that. This was just what the doctor ordered. Don't worry, I'm gonna take off all those stickers. They're gonna go bye-bye, but nice and easy. The doors open completely and lay flat so they're not in the way. It's got plenty of clearance between the tub and the cabinet. So yeah, I'm pleased. Now let's style this baby with all my good stuff that's here in the bathroom.
Things were better now. I belong in your arms. Got a paper cup full of wine. I played a Charles Bridge on the side with your hand resting under mine. Hope I'm not so out of line. Your point of view, different taste. Walking slow, bumpy pace. Cause you know we can fall in love. This moment's all it takes. Autumn leaves falling down. Suddenly it's over now. But you know we'll fall in slowly. You take my breath away between the sheets. My body's weak when you're around, and I don't know how you do. Can you play the tunes we used to? Just stop the time and listen, babe. Live high, fly to the moon. Take a second, rewrite the stars. Be my sweetheart, you're ever glowing, babe. Can you feel my love from afar? Now I'm back, see the New York signs. Body numb, just passing time. But I keep my head up high. All my friends tell me I'll be fine. It's too late to stumble now. Tune into the little sounds. But you know we'll fall in slowly. You take my breath away between the sheets. My body's weak when you're around, and I don't know how you do. Can you play the tunes we used to? Just stop the time and listen, babe. Live high, fly to the moon. Take a second, rewrite the stars. Be my sweetheart, you're ever glowing, babe. Can you feel my love from afar? Live high, fly to the moon. Take a second, rewrite the stars. Be my sweetheart, you're ever glowing, babe. Can you feel my love from afar? Yeah. Left my guitar at lesser town. I drew my heart at Atlanta wall. Where I felt things were better now. I belong in your arms. Got a paper cup full of wine. I played a Charles Bridge on the side with your hand resting under mine. Hope I'm not so out of line. Your point of view, different taste. Walking slow, bumpy pace. Cause you know we can fall in love. This moment's all it takes. Autumn leaves falling down. Suddenly it's over now. But you know we'll fall in slowly. You take my breath away between the sheets. My body's weak when you're around, and I don't know how you do. Can you play the tunes we used to? Just stop the time and listen, babe. Live high, fly to the moon. Take a second, rewrite the stars. Be my sweetheart, you're ever glowing, babe. Can you feel my love from afar? Now I'm back, see the New York signs. just passing time, but I keep my head up high. All my friends tell me I'll be fine. It's too late to stumble now. Tune into the little sounds, but you know we'll fall in slowly. You take my breath away between the sheets. My body's weak when you're around, and I don't know how you do. Can you play the tunes we used to? Just stop the time and listen, babe. Live high, fly to the moon. Take a second, rewrite the stars. Be my sweetheart, you'll ever go.
All right, so we got it all styled and it's so cute. Okay, so what I want to do now is I'm gonna change you out to my phone and I'm gonna show you how I styled it, kind of walk through all of the products that are on there. Not all of the products, but just give you an up close look of what it looks like. And then I'm gonna pan the camera around and show you like some other parts of the bathroom and talk through plans of what I'm thinking I want to do in here. I hadn't quite finalized those plans yet, but just so you can hear my thought process and kind of see the vision and see where we're going. So let me put you on my phone and pull you closer, because child, this was worth it. The struggle was real, but it was worth it. It's exactly what I needed for right now, and I think I'm gonna enjoy it. So let me show you what we got. Okay, so let me first say, everything you see here displayed as far as the cabinet is concerned, with the exception of the cabinet, is stuff I already had. Like, your girl came in here and utilized her skills just to rearrange some stuff and make it more palatable, even when I'm not in the tub, right? So from a distance, this is what she looks like now. If you remember, there was a medallion there. This was under the medallion. We had the big Monstera. I've since moved her. I think we got big plans for in there. I'll share those in another video. So after I put the cabinet in place, I thought I was gonna put the Monstera right there, but I still wanted to maintain like a walkway through here and a comfortable one. So I decided against it, and I wanted to kind of add some breathing room to the space, if that makes sense, especially since this cabinet was added to the space. So all I did here, I'm gonna go from the cabinet storage to the top. So down here is where all my extras are. Shampoos, body washes, scrubs, all the things. I'm gonna get some containers so that I can properly organize that. But for right now, I was like, this is perfect. The doors are there, so they can conceal all of that. And then everything that I have up top, I'm okay with seeing because I plan to keep it organized. So this is not new. These are my body, my bubble bath holders, and then my bath salt holder. Gotta get some more bath salt. Up here, I kind of just kept it aesthetic. I will never burn this candle inside of here, but I've had this little elephant for a little while, and I've been trying to find a home for it. And I'm really into like my anthropology days, like my anthro vibes. So I was like, she'll fit perfectly here, and just kind of plank her with a fake plant. And then I'm gonna refill my diffuser when we get back. Here, I've got my scent collection that is growing. If you have not tried, if you didn't know that Quince sold fragrances, this is probably between this one and this one my favorite. They have $50 fragrances. These are $50. Over on the website, they are dupes. But I actually really, really enjoy these. Now, I do layer these because the fragrance, it's an eau de parfum, but it's not that long lasting. So I kind of layer it with oils just to get it to last a little longer. But I have been enjoying it. And then I love how aesthetically pleasing they are. So they made it to the fragrance cabinet. Here's some of my oils, some of my perfumes. I'm gonna work on this. It might be a cabinet inside of a cabinet, I don't know. But for now, this is cute enough with what could fit here. And these I kind of have in rotation all the time. So when I'm out the tub, I wear this one most of the time at night. And this is like a home goods fragrance, y'all. But Tim loves it. So yeah, y'all know why I wear that one. Anyways, this box is here because these towels are actually going to be functional towels. I took them from the towel bar and I plan to exchange that towel bar with hooks, probably 3 or 4 hooks. I don't use a dry off towel. I usually like put on a robe so that my body oils can get in some, but Tim likes to use a towel. So typically they're hanging on top of the shower and that drives me crazy. While I can't see it, it's just not what I want it to be. So I'm gonna put my little snake plant in the corner, put some hooks there so that we can hang our towels and my robe so that they'll be aesthetic. And I'm going to put fresh towels here so that they're easy to grab. Tim does not like all white towels, so I plan to use this box or another box to store our face cloths and our washcloths so that when they're not white, they don't throw off the aesthetics of the space. You see where I'm going, child? I was able to clear everything out from around there. This was in the room where the Monstera is. So I brought it in here and I was like, you know what, this would be pretty cool because when I'm bathing, I can put my body washes there, light a candle. I want another calathea. I'm gonna try her again. So I'm gonna put it there. I switched out the ivy that was like real long and put it in the living room. It's on the fireplace. And then I just brought these candle holders back in because eventually we'll have some blues and reds and stuff in here. Not reds, but like some rust colors in here just to kind of make it a really tranquil place. And I think they complement the image. And if I ever want to light them, I can. I think I'm going to switch this out for the wood color. What is it? The name of the wood, it's not teak, it starts with an A. I would prefer that color just to soften it up there because that black is kind of harsh, but it works for now. And it holds like the soap spots a little more than I wanted to, so need to change that out. Right now we're using bath mats. I took them out because, you know, they weren't a part of the vibe, but eventually I'm thinking within the next couple of weeks, I'm gonna find a teak wood bath mat to go here and right outside of the shower. And then in the shower, what I did is I added that stool that was next to the tub in here so I can sit the body products on it for now until I am able to, well, I'll probably order it, but I don't want to order it yet until I get back so I can be here to accept the delivery. Until I order like some stuff to go in the shower to hold the body oils. And then I'm gonna put a couple of hooks in there to hold our washcloths. On this side, you know, this will be a work in progress. I love my mirrors, probably gonna change out the lights. I'm looking for some bamboo shades. I'm gonna put those here that are on power because this one, I didn't measure correctly, so it's outside mounted and it don't close all the way. So we've been kind of making that work. But yeah, child, I'm gonna find a way to clear up our countertops so you don't see all of our products. I actually stole that clear stand from over here in the corner. That's where my skincare products are, but I moved those to my drawer and I use all of this probably every day. So yeah, that's what we're working with, y'all. That's what we're working with. All right, so now that that's done, I feel better. You know, it's a good start. We're in a good position that looks good when I'm sitting here in the tub. I can light my candles, turn off the lights, and I'm not overstimulated by stuff being everywhere. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So eventually we're gonna come in here, put some wall trim, paint some wall and all that good stuff. But until then, I'm just focusing in this season of life to decorate around the space that I already have because the space in itself is beautiful and I will get to those major projects later. Right now, I just want to create a serene space that I can enjoy without having to do a whole lot of work to get there. And I think we're on a good foot. So I'd love to hear your thoughts, friends. If you want to check out the cabinet, I have it linked down below. Huge shout out to LivNix, I think is how you say it, for sending it over. I wasn't sure it was gonna fit in this space, but it has worked out just perfectly, and I'm excited to get full use out of it. Thanks for sticking around, friend, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.